you to judge who I'm with? You know what? You're one to talk. You, who dated Beth, a well-known psycho.
That's good. At least I didn't marry her. I'm not the one who married a murderer.
What is going on in here?
Luis is here to arrest you. He thinks that you murdered Phyllis.
Arrest me? I didn't murder Phyllis. How many times do I have to tell you?
There is just no getting through to him.
Luis, your theory is absurd. Why would I kill a maid?
Well, there's evidence that points to your involvement. What? Evidence that I cannot ignore.
What kind of evidence?
Don't even listen to him. You just want to pin this murder on my husband for one reason and one reason only, because he is my husband.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is. You have had it in for Chris from the very beginning, ever since you found out we were married. You would do anything to tear him down in my eyes.
No, I am simply trying to do my job.
Let's all just calm down. Listen, I understand that you're trying to do an investigation, but you're way off base if you think that I'm involved. I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, great. Then certainly you wouldn't mind coming down to the station and answering a few of my questions.
Are you actually placing me under arrest?
Oh, Luis, don't you dare. Chris has done nothing wrong. He is honest and good. I will have you know that he actually helped the FBI bring down one of the mob enterprises. His life was threatened, and he had to go into the witness protection program.
What?
One of the mobsters followed him here to Harmony. So why on earth would he get involved in something illegal, let alone get involved with my father?
Your father?
You know what makes me so sad? To realize that you think that little of me. That no man would ever find an interest in me unless he was hired by my father.
You think that I was...
Stop putting words into my mouth, because I never said...
No, I don't have to. Because you are obsessed with conspiracy theories. You know what? You're worse than Oliver Stone. My father did not hire Chris to marry me. Look, he never even met my father until we were already involved.
You don't know that.
There you go again. Look, he fought my father. He punched my father out in my defense. Any man that works for my father would not do that. You know that.
That could have been a setup.
You're insane.
No, he is pig-headed, and he always has been. Chris has nothing to do with my father, and he is not mixed up in this murder. If I believed any of that for 1 second, then that would mean my whole marriage was a fraud.
And then there's the gold pen.
My gold pen? Mm-hmm. I told you would find my fingerprints on it.
Oh, come on. It was underneath Phyllis's body.
Perhaps it rolled off the table when Phyllis was struggling.
Ah, but there was no struggle. Why? Because Phyllis knew her attacker, someone like Chris.
But not Chris. All right, this is absurd. Look, why don't you pin some other crime on my husband?
Just following the evidence.
You know, you've been on me ever since we got back to Harmony. Why don't you just back off a little? Huh? You can't stand the fact that Sheridan actually loves me. That I'm the one in her bed. Go on, admit it. That's what all this is about.
And then there's the scrap of paper that was found in Phyllis's hand. The same paper stock that matches all the Omega documents.
Right. That's it. Get out of here. If you want to arrest my husband, I suggest you take this flimsy evidence to your supervisor and get a real police officer in here to do the job.
There you are. Did Fancy call you?
No, why would she?
James, sweetheart, I hope you didn't hear us yelling. I'm so sorry. Sometimes adults get upset.
Fancy is out there somewhere chasing the man who killed Phyllis.
What?
She said he was right outside the living room window at the mansion.
Where did she go?
I don't know. She was afraid he could get away, and she rushed out without saying anything else. Luis, you have to help her. She's somewhere out there with a killer.
James, sweetie, I want you to go get ready for bed, okay?
Oh, Mom.
I know.
How long ago did Fancy leave?
Not long, a few minutes. I thought she would call you to ask for backup. I brought James back so I could help.
Oh. She didn't call and aren't any messages. She's out there all alone. So, Chris, were you up at the mansion tonight? In the living room window?
Stop torturing my husband. He has been here with us the entire time while Fancy is out there chasing the real killer. That proves that Chris didn't do it.
Tell me now, Chris, before anyone else gets killed.
Luis!
I had to kill Phyllis to clean your mess.
I don't know anything.
I know that you're involved in this. And you tell me right now, is Fancy chasing a murderer? Answer me. I know that you're involved in this. Who is Fancy chasing?
All right, back off, Luis. Chris has nothing to do with this. Now, while you're in here wasting your time berating my husband, Fancy is out there chasing the real killer. Chris is innocent.
Is that true?
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah. See if I can reach Fancy.
Hurry. God knows who she's chasing. She could be in terrible danger.